hankering for a cup of tea. I usually stick with these tea bags right here on this shelf because that's about how high I can reach. I've heard some really great things about that orange spice tea up there on the top shelf. And honey, I've heard that honey is really good in tea too. So well, I guess I'll stick with my old
What you doing,
tea
Mom?
bags. I'm just gonna make a cup of tea.
Oh, you going for that orange tea up there?
Yeah.
It looks pretty high. Can I help you with that?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's see. Here's your tea.
That was easy.
And here's your honey.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Knucklebump, you're awesome. I love working together as a team.
Enjoy your tea, Mom.
Thanks. I'm really enjoying this cup of orange spice tea with a bit of honey. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. I learned a tough lesson today. I think I have the tendency to do things that I just think I can do by myself. I don't want to bother other people. I don't want to have to depend on other people. And that's not always a good thing. We might think we can do it all. We might think that we have the power to do everything on our own. In fact, you might be really good at something. You might be really good at a lot of things. But the truth is, you can't do everything. Neither can I. In fact, I know there's a whole lot of things I can't do, like reach the honey on the top shelf. So whether it's willpower or physical strength or courage, sometimes we just don't have the strength to do things. So what if we decide to only do the things that we know we can do all by ourselves? What do you think might happen then? What if I could only eat the stuff on the shelves that I could actually reach by myself? I'd probably be living on tea bags and salt. I'd probably get along okay, but I have a feeling I'd be missing out on a lot of really good stuff, really fantastic stuff. Have you ever heard the term, there's strength in numbers? What do you think that means? I'll tell you what I think it means, that when we work together, we can accomplish so much more than when we try to do things on our own. When we cooperate, amazing things happen. Cooperation is when we work with others to do something that needs to be done. So here's an example for you. Do you think you could lift a car by yourself? Do you think you could lift a car in an emergency if 15 people are working together and cooperating? Ordinary people can do extraordinary things when they act together. There really is strength in numbers, especially when we ask God for His strength. And together, we can do so much more than we could by ourselves. That's because nothing is impossible with God. There's nothing that our God can't do. He can move mountains. He can hold back the seas. He can raise people from the dead. Why would we ever think anything is too hard or too scary when we have the power of God to help us? When we believe in God, we don't have to rely on our own strength or our own abilities, which is a good thing, because sometimes He asks us to do things that we don't think we can do on our own, like go on a mission trip, or talk to somebody we don't know, or be kind to others, or help someone who's in need. That's because we might think we can only do the things that we already know how to do, and that we're sure we can do on our own. And it might be scary to try something that we don't know whether or not we can do it. But when we work together, when we're showing love to the people around us, relying on each other for help and doing the things that God asks us to do, things get done faster, things get done better, and really, we find out we can do things we never even knew we could do. Teamwork makes the dream work, am I right? So here's your challenge. Ask God to give you His strength so that you can do the things that He wants you to do. And then look for ways to work together as a team, to cooperate with other people, to help those who are in need, those who are hurting, those who are lost, those who just might need a little bit of help. Because when we trust in God that He will give us His strength, we can do so much more than we ever thought possible on our own. See you, friends.